Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Johnny,
And I'm Hangle McCrinkleberry.
and welcome to well,
I wouldn't really say LP, I mean.
I guess not. Well, anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SONIC.exe. We've got quite a number of requests to do this one
For some reason.
and well, let's get started here, because we'll give our opinions on it as we go along. So as you can see, we're only allowed to select Tails at the moment, so we're gonna hit Enter. And for any of who's wondering how I'm recording this, I'm recording this off my Mac. I'm using Camtasia Studio 8, well 2 I guess for Mac. It's actually a wonderful screen capturing software. The only problem is it's $300 and I'm using the free trial mode right now.
I'm sorry, but before we actually started, did I hear Kefka?
Yes, we did hear Kefka from Final Fantasy VI. You know, they're looking wonderful as always, and Tails here.
Well, slippery.
Can't really do anything. His traction is piss poor.
I guess the only thing you have to do is go right?
I guess so. Because I think you can't even jump. There's no jump feature. All I can do is slide.
There's no spinny, there's no like tail spinning either, I mean.
I can't even duck to check the animal corpses.
I know.
We got skinned alive animals. This one was fortunate enough to just have its eyes gouged out. You know, well, poor
PETA,
creatures.
eat your heart out.
I just love how piss poor this traction is. Traction is really wonderful. So we have.
I mean, don't you just love it when you stop and then you're still moving?
Well, Luigi knows what that feels like all the time. Oh, look at that. Maybe Eggman finally lost his mind. You think so?
I guess.
I guess not. Well, I don't know really. I'm just, you know, I apologize for all the finicky controls here, ladies and gentlemen. Just like experimenting, the music just stopped. So something's gonna happen eventually, I would assume.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Sonic.
They always walk slowly to the person.
I have no idea why Sonic had something in our collection.
I know, right?
Look at me. Did you see his eyes when he woke up?
Yeah.
Bloodshot. Hello, do you want to play with me?
Oh, great, we've entered the Saw game.
No, so it's some prequel to Sonic 1. Okay. Hide and seek.
He's pointing that way.
Oh, so we're suddenly in Angel Island zone.
It's on fire.
Why is Tails pointing right? Eyes.
There's Kefka.
Okay. Well,
Are you abusing the physics?
I guess so, because...
No matter what you do, you still get caught.
I guess, well, yeah. Let's not play this facade anymore, Elliot. So, anyway, let's let's just get the brass tacks here.
Yeah, please.
So this one was recommended by a lot of you guys. I have no idea why, and I've done a bit of research on myself. So apparently, SONIC.exe is a creepypasta. Ever since I mentioned that I like to read creepypastas off my live stream.
It's my turn.
A lot of you guys recommended me SONIC.exe, so I read the creepypasta, was not scared in the slightest, because in terms of creepypastas itself, it has no idea of the word subtlety, and I don't really see how people are scared by it in the first place.
I mean, I think the reason why people would be scared is because of this how disturbing it looks or something. I don't know.
Well, really, I'm sorry to play the bad guy here, folks, but this isn't scary to me.
This really isn't.
Whatsoever. You know, I'm such a big-ass Sonic nerd that I start picking everything apart from a technical standpoint. Like, I know we're running in Scrap Brain Zone with an added background that's not from the original Sonic 1.
I think we've entered Slender.
And, like, these blood sprites are ripped right out of Mortal Kombat 2 or 3. I'm not sure.
I'm thinking 2.
It doesn't matter. All we know is that they're not originally from a Sonic game, and they're just added there for creepy effect,
I guess.
And you know, I don't mean to like I don't mean to trash the guy who went out of his way to make this game. He's really just taking what was in the creepypasta and just putting it in game form. But I think the final product in the end is something that you really only do once and you never ever do it again. There's really no replay value here.
None.
You know.
I mean, like,
But then again, though, it was just one guy that made it, and he just wanted to take the creepypasta and make it into a game in itself.
I mean, like, if you're like wanting to scare people who want to get into Sonic or something, then I guess.
I mean, it's great for the kids.
and as you can see on top, you can see Tails and Knuckles are dead.
I guess. No, their eyes are still rather open, maybe, and they're just bleeding out. They're crying bloody tears. We should play Castlevania.
Too late. We already did that last year.
Damn. Well, we don't have to be. Doesn't have to be Halloween Fest to do a Castlevania game. Shit.
Well.
Anyway, so Elliot took control of Knuckles. I'm going to finish off this game with Eggman.
I guess.
Don't really have a choice, really. I mean, the creepypasta in itself is pretty much, if we're going to go into the creepypasta here, it's pretty much this guy plays a haunted game. Ooh.
I guess.
And that's pretty much it. And, it's just pretty much Sonic doing all of these un-Sonic the Hedgehog related things. So Sonic is some kind of mass murderer who likes to spray red paint all over his walls. Digging the checkerboard floor, though.
I know, right?
Reminds me a lot of Speed Highway. Meanwhile, Eggman will continue to ignore physics. And
well, he is a doctor.
I had no idea a doctor could ignore physics by will. I had to get into that.
So this is pretty much the same thing. I mean,
It's you're doing the same exact thing with all three characters, and again, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize if I'm not getting into it. A lot of you wanted me to do this, and I thought
you
guys
expected us to be
honestly
scared.
thought to be scared of this. You're wrong.
Like,
this really isn't scary.
the only thing it has going for it, it's kind of disturbing, but
What? I don't even think it's disturbing. I think it's, and
I think
again,
I think it tries too hard.
nothing nothing against the guy who went out of his way to make this, because I'm pretty sure no one asked him to.
I know, right?
He took time out of his or her schedule to make this, and it's something for that face.
I know.
You know what? I know people will think immediately scary. I think I haven't had my coffee yet. And you could tell he drinks a lot of coffee and smokes a fuck ton of cigarettes. Look at those teeth.
I know.
And for some reason, it does a lot of static imagery and just stays on this background. It stays on this image until you leave the game, I'd assume. But that's actually where it ends. Yeah, that's it. It's probably our shortest LP I've ever did. I even wouldn't call it an LP, or just pretty much a look at SONIC.exe.
Kind of one of those like impression
And
things.
oh look, there's round 2. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, apparently there's no round 2 at all. It just ends with everyone's head on a pike, with the Sonic CD American Game Over music played backwards.
I actually like how Knuckles' intestines are made from MS Paint.
Again, we don't. Actually, there's credits here in the bottom left. Game created by Crimson the Bat 2012. And again, nothing against you, dude. You're just taking the creepypasta and you're putting it in game form to have people immersed in the experience. And, nothing wrong with that. It's just that people wanted us to do this. I'm just giving my honest thoughts about it. So, there you go. How disappointing was that? I gotta tell you. People wanted us to do this all the time, and I'm glad we did it, because now we got it out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, this could have been a lot better. I mean,
well, if the guy wanted to, he didn't want to stray away from the creepypasta. If I can speak on his behalf, which I don't, and I can, he just wanted to take what was on the creepypasta and just put it on video game.
I mean, like, it would have been nice if you had more things to do.
Well, the point of the creepypasta was that you're haunted by this haunted Sonic. That's all it is. And honestly, the creepypasta in itself is nothing. It's really nothing. I was given recommendations for it. I read it, and I was like, this is nothing. It's just... why is it scary? It's running all the cliches, and it's... I can't buy Sonic as a homicidal maniac.
Can't. I mean, Eggman? Maybe.
No, not even Eggman. Eggman's supposed to be goofy. I mean, now I look at it, Sonic kind of reminds me of like a humanoid metal Sonic, as redundant as that sounds.
I see what you mean.
But anyway, we've harped on this enough. I'm just gonna Command Q here and quit the game. Yeah, lovely background. I love that. But there's really much else we can say about that. That was Sonic.exe. I hope we completely shat on your dreams, folks, of us getting scared from this. We're not going to.
I can imagine the comment. Why the fuck were you not scared from this?
Why weren't you into it? Because it's not scary, ladies and gentlemen.
It's really not. I mean, to me, it kind of tried too hard a little bit. It seriously did. I mean, the screams and like the used sound clips, sprites. You know, it's like
yeah. I hear the Kefka laugh and I think of 6. You know, it's just like I'm not supposed to associate that with Sonic. I think of 6. And well,
and like
yeah.
Actually, in one part, they actually used Silent Hill music with Knuckles.
Yeah.
But that was it, really. I mean.
Well, not much else we can say about that. We don't want to make half of this video just discussions on why we don't like it. So, yeah. We're not ending Halloween Fest just yet. Apparently we have the recent hurricane that passed by our area has put a damper on our plans. As you notice, Matt's not here because the service of SEPTA was shut down.
But we went through it, though.
But yeah, we know that's not going to stop us. The show must go on in some aspects, but we're not. We should end Halloween Fest with one more thing.
What are we doing?
I don't know yet.
I guess you'll find out when we upload this.
I guess so. So with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Johnny.
I'm Hangle McCrinkleberry.
And we... what?